Johnstone Bob. Johnstone dummy, Johnstone dummy, Johnstone dummy, Johnstone dummy.
Yeah, little guy is not here. Sorry, chat. My bad. Hello, gamers. Yeah, that was the feet cam. We've been asking for that one for a hot minute. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Today's big day. Big day for gaming, as we do. I will say, chat, I stayed out in the sun a little too long. So I feel like the blue light kind of counteracts it. I'm a tad burnt, a little bit, just a little bit.
Hello, John.
Hi.
Time to finally pay the mods. Smile.
What? Well, it's not, but maybe, I don't know. It's a lot of logistics that go with that. Rated out of 10, chat. Yeah, you can't really tell. Well, no, you can't. Kind of. It's a little burnt. It's a little.
Ayo, that's crazy. Almost 2 years, Johnstone. Yay.
Solid 7. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really tell. You can maybe tell my arm. Yeah. I finally don't have my gamer dungeon tan, chat. See? It doesn't look like a farmer's tan anymore. It's all connected. Take off your shirt. No. Thank you for your comment.
Slightly tomato.
I'm a tomato. Cadger, thank you for 34 months of tier 1. Bwop. Everybody bwop real quick. Chippa, thank you for the 4 months of Prime. Little Dumby dancing. Thank you. Hank, thank you for the 14 months. Shout out to Hank. Anybody named Hank? Hope you guys have a great day. All you Hanks out there. Like Hank and my good friend Hank. I also have a cousin named Hank. Phillips, thanks for the 30 months of tier 2. Hello, John. It's finally time to pay the mods. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Every mod in chat gets $1. It's a big day. It's more than 0. It's more than 0, chat. Think about it. Keep the cheat. Thank you for the 20 months. Almost 20 years. And Jenna, thank you for the 4 months. And thanks for calling me a tomato. Okay, it's really hot in here. That's also like I'm partially sweating. Also, there was a fly. We're having a great day, everybody. Also, I got a coffee. I got a great coffee today from Dunkin'. Did I try one of the new dews? No, I didn't. They don't have a 0 version. And I'm not gonna drink sugar. Ignore what's in my coffee right now. Anyways, come along, chat. Today's a big day. As you can see. Not Timmy's. I don't live in Canada. Isn't Tim Hortons only Canada? Yeah, it's the summer, chat. Summer in Georgia, fruit flies. It does not matter how clean your home is. Is my house clean? Kinda. Anyways. Welcome in. As you can see, chat.
Yo, 2 months, Johnstone Pog.
Pog. Everybody pog right now. 0. Thank you for the 2 months. The music like start. All right, chat. So as you can see, we are in Snow Point City. Obviously, like this is the end of the line, but I'm not going all the way through Mount Coronet. It's a very clean house. I'm not even sugarcoating. Matt, it's not right now. It might have been kind of clean when you were here. Becca, thanks for the 10 months. Thank you, thank you. Does Little Man go outside? He actually did. I opened the door and he ran outside today. He's trying to leave. He's trying to escape my home. But he won't leave. Ever. Also, Matt, are you available tonight? I'm just going to leave that up in the air. You know what I'm talking about, but chat doesn't. Could I be asking you on a date? Maybe. Who knows? All right, chat. So let me give you a breakdown because I'm glad that I checked this before I started. Did you guys know that this is not Route 217? This is a QD Lakefront, which is a completely different location. I didn't know that. So, yeah. So that's another section we have to do. Here is the downside, but also...
8 months is V-long checker primes, y'all.
Everybody check your primes. Sorry, I cut you off. Here's an upside and a downside to this next section. There are, aside from Fuego Ironworks, which we have to do at some point, there are 3 sections, and they're all in the winter routes. We have the following: Route 216, Route 217, and Acuity Lakefront. Here is the issue with those 3 routes.
This is going to give me flashbacks to my hunt for Sneasel. Best of luck, John.
Hey, thanks. The issue is that all of these routes have the exact same Pokemon, nearly. There's a couple outliers, but for all intents and purposes here, it's the same Pokemon. You have Snorunt, Sneasel, Swinub. If there's a Swarm, which I didn't check, we could get Delibird. I don't even know if there's any... oh, Ursaring. We could get Ursaring. Does anybody here want Ursaring? I don't. So here's the game plan. Is we're probably just gonna get those core 3. We're just gonna... whatever... We're going with whatever we find first, right? Is this emulated? Yes. But we'll see. We'll see. Actually, you know what? Just for surprise, because I haven't seen.
Yes, I screen-suited the Twitter drawing. No, I do not apologize, and I am taking no further questions.
Alexa, ban that chatter. I also have to make sure my name isn't... Wait, you guys know my name. I'm so silly. Like, my name's John. You guys know that. That's one thing as a streamer that you guys don't think about, is that anytime I purchase something that I have to, like, pick up, because I picked up this coffee, I have to, like, internally, I'm like, does it have my address on it? Does it have my social security number on it? Any package, this is gonna be such a sad spoiler for you guys. Anytime I open a package on stream, I've already opened the package, typically. Like, there's some outliers to it, like the Pokemon package that I opened on stream one time, that was totally brand new. But I have to rip everything off, just in case, if there's like a little slip packet. You ever seen that video of Tom Holland when he leaks the Avengers, like, cover art? For the movie, and he's like reading it out, and on the back it says confidential, do not show to the public. I have to just rip through everything first and make sure there's nothing there that could leak anything. Anyways, hey, let's find the move strength. Let's find the strength to get through today, everybody. Anyways, oh, you know how to push a boulder or two. That felt like marketing. Yeah, I feel like it's now a bit that Tom Holland leaks stuff from movies. It happens too often for it to not be like, I'm sure the first couple of times it was like, oh, silly little guy, he messed up. But I feel like it happens every year. So what does that tell you? Anyways. Oh... I will check also and see if there's anything else that we can get in this area. But I do want this one to kind of be random, this section. Love that. Yeah, I am so sunburned, chat. But here's the upside to getting sunburned and not getting too sunburned. Is that I'm going to be tan. I'm going to be so tan in like 4 days. And you guys are gonna see it and be like, wow, that guy definitely doesn't stay inside all day. He gets out there. Fun fact, rare candy. Yeah, I made that up. Okay. Must be another part of Mount Coronet. My bad, my bad. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. There's nothing here. Wow. There's so many surprises in this mountain. I also forgot that you can hunt on Mount Coronet. Story-wise, we have not reached that point. So that'll be the 8th section. 7th section. 8th section. It'll be one of them. I tried so hard to avoid that. I tried so hard. You saw me like recorrect. Like he's just gonna like if I go at the right timing, it's gonna go around. I want that. Even though ignore the last video, I got a Sneasel. I want 2. You're a dark type. You're a dark type, everybody. Let's give a round of applause for understanding. We're getting there. We're getting there. So soon. Bah, thanks for the 36 months of tier 2. Out of those 36 months, which was your favorite? We'd all love to know which of the 36 were your favorite. Wait, no. 35. Technically, you've only been watching me for... This is the start of your 36th month. Anyways. Everybody go to sleep. We're going to bed. Jay Brady, thanks for the 34 months. Tessa, thank you for the 31. Okay, so to my knowledge, this is the biggest patch over here. Did I already fight this person? Yes. This looks like a great patch to hunt in. Give me a second. Let me do little calculations. I think this... Wait, no, right here is the best patch. I was just standing in it. So you have all the way down here. You have all the way up here. You have all the way to the side over here. And then you have a little sneaky one over here. A couple over here. I think this is the spot. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna say my game. So let me give you a little breakdown. Actually, never mind. No, we're gonna be surprised. We're gonna be surprised on this route. Even though I told you already what's here. But you just act really surprised whatever the first one I find. Now let me save. Are we having a great day today, chat? I'm having a great day. Oh! What did I just press? I got so scared. Okay. Oh. Secret patch under the man?
Johnstone dance.
How do we get there? What if we get a shiny patch in there? What do we do then? That probably is not foreshadowing in the slightest. I want a shiny man. What a great start. What a great start. So here's one issue with this location is that Sneasel's kind of a pain to catch. This route also, as you can imagine, with its unique weather patterns. Oh, right. We're people. We've caught this in another game. It's gotta count. Great. And yes, I'll turn the music on. Just you wait. This is the most important one. The first one that we catch. Your name is too fancy to say. Sauvignon? Did I say it right? I'm not an intelligent man. I'm a gamer though, so that's gonna count for something. But thanks for the gifted sub. Just get in the ball. Just one ball. One ball's fine. One ball. France? Why? Do I need to put this to sleep? No, I feel like I'm like I can be smart when I need to be. If they're like, hey, can you clutch out this math problem? I'll be like, no, but I'm here for sport. But like, if it's like, when am I smart? Hold on. I'll think of something. Just hold on. Good. See? 2 + 3, 5. See? That was fast. That wasn't even a second. That was like 4 frames. I answered that. It do be Ray. What's the prime? MPX like with 13 months. Go check. Give me some math problems. You can even do the ones that are like, Uncle Steve had 46 watermelons. And he dropped 28. How many watermelons does that man have? Two Matt, chat, these are okay. Never mind. These are way too tough. I don't like that. And I want a Boik and a Gurk Sneasel. Because they're visibly different, unlike a lot of them. One of my favorite Boik versus Gurk Pokemon in the Pokemon series is Hippowdon. Mostly because people don't know the difference between the two of them and they just think one is shiny and one's not. Bob has 10 pieces of candy. If he eats 4 pieces of candy, how much candy is left? How much does the candy weigh? I feel like you're leaving out some crucial details. Make sure if you guys ask me a question, you include the full problem. Average candy weight? Oh, then 6. What is Sneasel's catch rate? Is it 45? I thought it was 45. Am I just being a goober? A 28% chance in a repeat ball. Your Gallade will faint. Not if I do this. What now? What thoughts do you have now? How many eyes does Zubat times Combee have? Zero. I guess I had to false swipe him. I will note this is going to be the hardest one of them all on this round. So if our chain breaks, that is wildly unfortunate. Okay. We don't need that. We really don't need that. Fury Swipes is a crazy move to have. Nope. Nope. Ah. Okay. Even with 1 HP, it's an 80% chance. Yikes! Okay. Fine. I have 0 thoughts always. I respect that. I respect that. I do too. Sometimes I just be thinking. I'm gonna name this one Eve. I named it F. I forgot to. Never mind. Oh yeah, we need music. DJ? DJ? I'm the DJ. So, chat, I would like to note, I've missed a lot since, you know, I last streamed, like a whole I missed a whole direct, number 1. I didn't use my repel. Stupid. That's crazy. Direct was lame? Are you out of your mind? I watched it and I was like, I missed Gimme Ghoul? No, I saw that. And I said no when I saw the odds. I get Snover instead. Snover would be way more cooler. Way more cooler? Hello? Oh, ask and you shall receive. All right. Okay, so. Yeah. I like the new Mario game, and they had the Peach game, And they have Mario RPG, which I've never played. I feel like the music's like too quiet. Yeah, this one is also another gender difference. So true. And what else was in the direct? Pikmin. Pikmin's okay. Do I have a rappel on? Yeah. Is that Umbreon LED? Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, what's Snover's catch rate? It's way better. Repeat ball is 100% chance. Great. I'll take it. The first time I've gotten into John, and I don't, not really, because John's Twitch are never meant to be. What? Can you change colors on the Umbreon light? No, they're like static. But I think it's cool. You can change the brightness, which if you want, I can show you what Umbreon would look like if it exploded. Because that is the minimum brightness that it can be. Fun fact. Yes, I saw the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Here's the thing with DLC. I am less excited about that than I am a brand new game, which is fine. But it's just like, I have to play it to be excited. Like, I wasn't excited for the Crown Tundra, and that was after playing the Isle of Armor, so I think that's like kind of valid. But when I played it, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna blow up Umbreon. Everybody wait, bye. Goodbye to Umbreon. See you later. It's radiating. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't catch it? It says 100%. What? What? Oh, with 1 HP. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It's 50%. Tricked you. It's 50%. Trick of the day, guys. Type 1 if you just got tricked. Why would they even make that brightness possible? It looks fine, not on camera. You can turn the brightness up, but like, this is Mystery Dungeon music. Mystery Dungeon is an okay game. I would cry for PLA DLC. I would do anything for PLA DLC. Anything. It's not that I hate Mystery Dungeon. It's just like it's...
John, hello, Johnstone dance, Johnstone dance.
Everybody dance. Thanks for 10 months. Almost 1 year of being having a bongo as a sub. Would you hit the gritty? No. I have my limits, chat. Would I have Legends Curem or Legends Celebi? Neither. Kanto. We need more Kanto games, chat. I have my limits. Lil homie, you spent 3 years shiny hunting. Let's be real with ourselves. I'm not a little homie, guys. But I'm a big boy, okay? Jeez. I actually like Snover's shiny. Wait, isn't Abomasnow a shiny you can get in the Ultra Worm? Ultra Worm. Hear me out. New DLC option. Ultra Worm DLC. It's like a rogue Orthworm. I think that was a flashing patch. I didn't really notice. No, but seriously, Gen 5 would be the next best. But part of me does not want me to, if they ever do make another Legends game, to not make that one next. like a best for last. That game has so much lore. It seems like it would be... They should go through worse games. Like, for example, I think, I don't think there's really any bad games. Because X and Y, I am an X and Y hater. I think Legends X and Y would be cool because they have war. But are they gonna make a game based on war? Probably not. Because, and you know, admittedly, part of my hatred towards the game is that I wasn't paying attention for most of it. A bunch of people died in the war, right? That was like a big, there was like the explosion. Because that's what the Pokemon did. It was like sacrifice itself. It was like what Floette did. And then Floette came back. It was like, hi, here I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, math. Long Wedge. Thanks for the 18 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, but they're like a war went on. And then they didn't like, they were like, yeah, and then the bomb went off. And then the France came. I may have snuck that last part in. But that is like, I don't think that they would include a game that's filled with war. The closest thing they've ever done to that is 1, explaining that story, and 2, talking about Lieutenant Surge's time in the war, where you like to electrocute people. But that was also 1996, so I feel like they weren't really like too conscious about that. Like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Oh no, my chain. My chain! How many tries have you found in your 60 hours? It's a lot. I don't want to spoil it, but a lot. Quick question. I don't really want to know the answer. You know, curiosity kills the cat sometimes. Why are you named Monkey Shagger? That's a crazy username to have. That's an insane username to have. Also, hey, it's Ursaring on another side note. Chat, where did your username come from on a side note? What's the lore? Because everybody has a reason to their name. Oh. Right, you hurt yourself. Hold on. Let me do some quick calcs. I also am not, the timer's not active. This route kind of sucks already. Quick ball's 33%. I really need like ultra balls or something. Luxury. Enjoy. Repeat. Repeat's 30%? 30? What is its catch rate? There's no way. I don't even want to hunt this, if I'm being honest. Shorts. Nice. Your emotes look sick. Thanks. Everybody start dancing.
Hi Smile, I'm new here, finally managed to catch a stream.
Pepper, thanks for the 12 months. Now I'm not one to accuse, but a year isn't new. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. Can I stream randomized games without getting sued? That's actually why I stopped doing it, chat. I got sued and I went to jail. Yep. It's a true story. jail from a lawsuit. Yeah, I was just really adamant in the court. Why does our screen look like that? Oh yeah, I can't false swipe you. Right. So what do I do? Just chuck and repeat balls? I watch some Pokemon creators that do randomized games non-issue. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're going to jail. Just wait, chat. I'm gonna say for 1 million points. What are you gonna do with it? All those points. This is a rough route, chat. If I can't damage it, I might as well just not have Gallade out. You know what I mean? Because I'm just wasting time getting hit. I don't have any like really strong ice Pokemon. John is not worth 1 million points. Aw, you mean it? Am I worth more than that? You guys are so nice. This is crazy. This route, I'm getting mad now, chat. I'm about to go angry mode. This does not seem like a good hunt to do, just because this is number 2. First of all, it's a 30 catch rate. Chat, can I make an executive decision and just not hunt this? Seems like not a great find. I can't false swipe it. I guess I could put it to sleep. What would that do though? Asleep is 50% still. Jeez. None of those are good. First time we get Eepy. That's so true. For a nice walk. I've been starting to do that more. Going for little walks. I say walk now too. It's always nice, especially in the summer. You just have to find the right time of day to go. Because if you go at like, if you go in the daytime, you just get home like all sweaty and gross. But even the nighttime's kind of hot, so you have to find like that right little bit of middle ground where you're not suffering completely.
Literally priming so hard I can tell chat how they can prime so that they can be prime pilled too.
Chat, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub. This is where you get really excited. I am ecstatic right now. I don't have Prime, but you're subbed, so that doesn't matter. You're good. You made the cut. EOJN, thank you for the 7 months. How do you even say your name? I don't think so. Yeah, there are some crazy usernames on the internet. It does. I always think whenever I see a weird one in my chat, like, huh, what compelled you? What was the final straw that made you choose that username? I just use my real name. Yeah, but that's like, okay. Yeah, it is pretty easy to use that. So here's the issue with chaining Ursaring and doing hypnosis. It's like, although this does work, it's not guaranteed. And additionally, I'm gonna run out of hypnosis. Minnie, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy your emotes. I appreciate it. Enjoy Dumby dancing. Chat, what's your favorite emote of mine? I think it's either Dumby, or it's me dancing, or it's those are the only ones I ever bring up. Because those are the ones you really need over anything. Are you guys interested at all in Super Mario Wonder? New Super Mario Bros. Whatever it's called. That game. It looks good. I was always under the impression that they would never release another one because what is the incentive to buy a Mario Bros. Game when Mario Maker exists? It is everything that you could possibly want in a Mario game and more. I guess it doesn't have the story. Wow, my chains are breaking. All right. Oh, right, you can get Meditite here. Gross. I'm not really that upset that I broke that. But it is crazy that those both broke very early. I mean, it doesn't exist in like you have like it's like Princess Peach. Oh my god, what do we do? And sure, that's how it is for every single game. Here's the thing. This is probably the easiest thing to chain on this route. So, and I don't have it. I don't mind it. I think Metacham looks cool. I also can't false swipe this one, but do I need to? Let's find out. Wow, I can spell. Repeat ball is 78% chance, so I imagine that quick ball is 100%. No, it's not. It's 99.994%. Yikes. Okay, well, gotta be really careful then. You got any cool shinies today? No, but yeah, we have found quite a lot. I don't think any of those were 4-way for me. Okay. Is your name really John, or is that a cover-up? No, guys, that's not my real name. That's why I had to take the label off of my coffee. My real name is Pip. It's true. PIP. It looks like a Brock. What? How? So do I look like a Brock? I don't even know a human Brock. I know fictional. Chat, who do I look like? I'll give you a little, give you like scenarios. Steve. Yeah, I could be a Steve. Zach Braff. Wasn't... There's no way, chat. There is no way my luck is this bad. What? A chain of 2? This route's cursed. That's like statistically unreal. Have you considered switching to SOS in Ultra Sun and Moon? No. I'll think about it. Oh. I like Snover. I like Snover a lot. I love Snover. Thoughts? Wait, I don't think Swinem is even on this route. I think it's on the next 2 routes. So we might not get Swinem today. But I'll try. Yeah. I'll do my best. Okay, now I'm ready to hunt. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Math. Everybody remember the number 4. That's the number we need. Ooh. What are you guys up to? What's your plan for the day? What's the big game plan? For me, it's stay inside, play video game. Drawing cats. I like cats. Can I see? I like seeing cats. Real, fake. Four. I will say that that new direct kind of made me want to play games more. One thing that I want to do, and I feel like I've said this plenty of times on stream, is I want to play old video games that I had when I was like really, really young that I never beat. Am I just not counting right? There's no way. There's no way I've broken that many chains this early. I'm so that was definitely 4 away, was it not? Am I cursed? Now, like, one game that I want to watch, and it's because I watched it last night, is I had one of my favorite childhood games was Monsters, Inc. for the PlayStation. And I never beat that game. And I've always wanted to beat that game. The Cursed Route. Do I have that game? No. Do I have my PlayStation? No. That got stolen from me. That's another story. Did you guys know that they were going to make a second Monsters, Inc.? And I know you're going to be like, well, actually, they made Monsters University. No, they were going to make a sequel to Monsters, Inc., but they didn't because the company that made it merged with Disney, and then the people who were animating it, they, for some reason, just didn't make it. That's the end of that story. So there was not going to be they have to redo it from scratch, and that's why they're never making one again. Because I watched Monsters University. I saw it, but like, was Boo in it? Mm-mm. They made it a Disney Plus series? What? Oh. Well, what I said was still kind of true, but that's okay. Monsters at Work. Hey, I'm gonna give you a little bit of nostalgia. I don't know why Monsters at Work makes me think of this. You guys remember Dinosaur Office? I remember Dinosaur Office. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. It was on the 3DS. It was like a little TV show thing. Oh, this counts. I remember Dinosaur King. Do you remember that? No, but speaking of dinosaurs, do you guys remember the movie Dinosaur? I remember the movie Dinosaur. I remember the existence of it. I couldn't tell you one thing that happened. Well, no. I remember then there was a meteor, and I would assume that that was the end of the movie, if I know anything about history. With the leaf? I don't know. I don't know a lot. And then you had, Land Before Time. Land Before Time was based on a true story. We made it past 2. Let's get a round of applause for that.
Hi John.
Hi.
I'm currently muted.
Oh.
My B-Day was a few days ago, but it's also been 3 years since I subbed here. Crazy times we've had here, and Ty for entertaining us. Anyways, I'm gonna go with my GF for lunch, GL with Meditite.
Meditite's... You guys thought I froze, didn't you? Hey, thanks for the 36 months. I appreciate it. You guys didn't think I froze? I didn't like pull that off really well. I thought I did. 1, 2, 3. Don't break. Great. If you just say don't break, it won't break. Simple. It's 36 months. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your grub. Your gamer grub. You're bad at faking. That means that I'm like real. You know what I mean? That means like I just say it how it is. Is that what you're saying? I can't fake this, you know? This is a real me, chat. This is a real sunburn. It looks way worse without, like, if I didn't have the blue lights on, I would look like a crab. I would be Mr. Krabs. All right, just need to be really mindful to not go away from the patches. Yeah, I did go outside. I got boink. I got boink, chat. Not a great day. The day after. The day was great, but not the day after. I need to finish PLA. There have been so many people who I've talked to who have not beat the game, and then they tell me months later they beat the game, like, oh my god, it was so fun. But when I told them in the moment, I was like, you should beat that game. They're like, no, it's so boring. PLA is a good game, and I will die on that hill. It's a great game. You have more of a Larry the Lobster vibe. I do not have that muscle that man has. It's such a long game. No, it's honestly like, it's probably one of the shortest games. It's just the game is so like, it does a pretty solid job of looking open world. Like I remember when I first played, Obsidian Fieldlands looked enormous. I was like, whoa, I'm not gonna remember any of these locations. It's so big. And then once you like get further in, you're like, oh, it's not like huge. It's big, but it's not like, it didn't seem manageable initially. Especially because I feel like this is how everybody plays. So like, imagine from my perspective, you're like walking down the hill and you do that Shinx battle, and then you just ignore the entire like right side of the map. It is exclusively the left side with like the Rapidash and everything. You don't even think about that area until you're like, oh, there's a Snorlax. Well, let's see what's over here. And there's this giant area.
Johnstone dance.
Dance, everyone, dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently I'm bad at counting today. I don't know. Top, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. This is Top E. Top. I said top in about 4 different ways. I didn't even continue. Anyways. That's 7 months. Yeah, but I mean, in reality, chat, it's as long, if you know where the Pokemon are, which obviously you don't in your first playthrough, but if you play the game a second time, you'd beat it significantly faster than you think you would. Maybe not to get to Arceus and stuff like that, but just the actual main core story of the game, it's pretty short. Can't find Cherubi. Tree. It's in the trees. Bird, thanks for the Prime. I like birds. I feel like when I'm older, I'm gonna follow the path of my mom, and I'm gonna be like, my mom loves birds, and she loves nature and gardening. I feel like I'm gonna try and see if I can summon some like hummingbirds at my home. I would take pictures of them, and then I would show you guys. That would be the only reason I come on stream. I would put on like Pokemon gameplay, but it'd be like pre-recorded from like 10 years ago. But guys, look at this cool bird I got. Jet, do you have any big plans for this summer? I know we're kind of already in the summer. I feel like everybody has like some type of idea as to what they want to do, like an overarching goal every summer, whether it's like, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna make a bunch of money, I'm gonna do extra schoolwork, survive. Real. So real. Play video games. Yeah, I honestly, so 2 games that I've always wanted to play, and we're going back to the childhood games. I want to beat Monsters, Inc., and I want to beat Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase. Never beat them. I think it'll be fun and also a little bit disappointing, because in my head, I imagine how the game looks, and I know that that's not what the PlayStation looked like. Which is so funny how, like, child imagination works. There have been so many times I'm like, man, this game, I remember playing that game, was so fun. And then I go look at the game, I'm like, wow, it really looked like that. That's crazy. Did they make the game from the movie? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because in my head, I'm like, wow, that Scooby-Doo looks so good. It looks so real. Yeah, but I've had a lot more interest in playing video games as of recently, which is a nice feeling because for the longest time, I would say like a solid 2 or 3 years, I just have not really had any interest in playing any video games. That's partly because of my job, because I'm playing video games, and whenever I play video games, I feel like I should be working. I'm gonna find those games, chat. I'm gonna find those video games, I'm gonna play them. I actually have the games, now that I think about it. I do have them somewhere. I don't know where, though. I just don't have the console. Jack Michael, thanks for 3 months. It's a gamer badge. It's a gamer badge update. Hello, Arlie. Are you ready to watch me get Meditite, which is the best Pokemon on this route? I am about to break my chain if I'm not careful. You know what I love about Meditite, guys? That's more of an open-ended question. I really haven't seen what the other routes look like. Like, I can imagine that it's going to be significantly worse, but I don't really have a grasp on how difficult it's going to be to chain in that grass. And so far today, it's not looking that great odds-wise. Because I've currently, this is my record, I believe, my track record. Chain of 4 broke, chain of 7, chain of 2, and then a chain of 2. So that's interesting. I will look at Route 216, though. No, that's what route we're on. Route 217. Route 217, Sinnoh. Yeah, it's... Oh, no! Swinub. Yeah, so we get Swinub on the next route. We're gonna find that little guy. Oop, I dropped my DS. So, did any of you guys hunt Gimme Ghoul? If you didn't, I don't blame you. If you didn't see on Twitter, I was going to do it. I was like, oh my god, this is a reason to play Scarlet and Violet, and... I didn't check the chain combo. Did I break my chain? That would be unreal if I didn't. That'd be I don't even know what the percentage of that is, but if my chain did not break, this could be big. This could be a big sign that this is the one. I was so excited, but I was like, oh my god, Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played that in so long. Let's play it. And they're like, yeah, 1 in 4,000, 4,100 odds. Okay, I'm good. It didn't break. That's crazy. Because that was 1 step away from me. I think the percentage chance of that continuing my chain is like 40% or something like that. I have a whole Switch dedicated to hunting Gimme Ghoul offline. Wait, when does that end? It's July 1st, right? July 2nd. Okay. Cause Chad, I got a little bit of a hookup when it comes to getting shiny ghouls. It really is not that exciting, I'll be honest. It seems like a wasted opportunity. Yeah, Matt texted me about that. He said, hey, I have some ghouls. I said, sign me up. You're waiting until Gen 10 to get it. What year is that? 2027? 26? Probably 2026, right? For Gen 10. Yeah, no, Matt's giving out a whole bunch of them. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I think that is legitimately the only way that you can get it. Is by doing like den re-rolling. Which I don't think is like cheating in any sort of way. But if they think people are going to legitimately sit there and run through 4,100 raids, no shot. That would take up the entirety of the event. Maybe. Hoshi, thank you for the 6 months of Prime. Half a year. That's a gold gamer badge. Any other facts I'd like to share? Go use your Prime. By linking your Amazon account to Twitch account. It's big. It's a big step. Big step. If they unshiny lock roaming form in Pogo, that'd be kind of funny. I don't even know how you get that. And I play Pokemon Go. Every day. I haven't got anything cool in Pokemon Go. You know what I'm starting to realize? And I know this is really obvious, and I think this is why people stop playing Pokemon Go after a while, is that the shiny hunting aspect of it is like completely invalidated when you have the energy to hunt it in a regular game. Like hunting down shiny Ho-Oh in raids is super fun until you're like, oh, well, if I just spend a weekend soft resetting in Ultra Moon, I could just get one. You know? Remember they did, so if you didn't know, they did an event for Cleaver, but it was raid only. I don't like that bear. I don't like that bear. What are the legendary odds in Sun and Moon? 1 in 1365 or something like that? Anyways, so, you know, it's like they had, oh no, they had an event for Cleaver, but here's the catch, is you could only get shiny Cleaver through raids. You could also only get Cleaver through raids, because now you're thinking, well, why don't you just evolve your Scyther? No, they made so you can't evolve Scyther into Cleaver. They didn't add an item, they didn't make it a candy requirement. So you had to do the raids. They give you some free raids, for sure, you know, obviously. But here's the thing. They're eventually just gonna give it out. You can just have it. Or they'll do like some event where like, oh, it spawns in the wild, or you can now evolve it with the Augerite or whatever it was. And then you can get it. Point is, I could also just go play Legends for about 2 hours and get 46 shiny Scyther. For free. They really do know how to make money. I'll give them that. I can't knock it. I can throw a little grown man fit. But they really do know how to drag that game.
How is that even possible?
Thanks for the 36 months of tier 2, Soul Kraken. Appreciate it. Sound like the count. It's so tough because I love the community aspect of Pokemon Go. But it really is sometimes. Sometimes, you know, chat? I feel like they had a really great opportunity to bring people back to playing the game with the shadow raids, and then they made them insanely difficult. I felt like, because there are so many people who were talking about, like, oh my god, this looks like so much fun. It's gonna be so exciting. And then when it came out, people were like, oh yeah, the 1-star raids aren't bad. And then you do anything else alone and you get destroyed. So you have to play with other people, which is fine. But if you don't have other people near you, you can't. You just have to suck it up and lose. What are some other like shiny locked Pokemon in like main series games that they have not done aside from mythicals? I guess you have the box legendaries. I'm trying to think what else there is. I think Gimme Ghoul was like the last one. I want shiny Volcanion. Let's put him back on the map. Shiny Johnstone. I'm sunburnt. This is the shiny Johnstone. I have to use so many healing items to do this chain, but it will be worth it. I would like Sneasel. It's just I would like it to be like kinda easy-ish. Oh, Pokeball Platinum Vivillon, yeah. True. Floette. Surely they'll release AZ Floette. Maybe they're doing a Legends game and that's why they never released it. They were thinking that far ahead. They're like, a decade from now, people are gonna want this Pokemon in like an old game. Surely that's what they were thinking. Spiky or Pichu is a crime. I love Spiky or Pichu. Did it suck? Yeah, it's a Pichu, but it's cute and it's unique. I think that they should make like a spore version of Pokemon where you can make your own Pokemon. Surely that wouldn't be a disaster of an idea. Enamorous? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a Pokemon Go thing. For sure. They're gonna put Enamorous in Pokemon Go as like a shiny. That's how they'll get you. Pokemon Golf. Are there any Pokemon sports games? I feel like that is kind of like untapped potential. I play a Pokemon sports game. Pokemon Dash, I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's not really what I had in mind, but yeah. That is by far the worst Pokemon game. I don't think there's any debate. Is there a worse Pokemon game? That's meant to be a game, for clarification. I don't think Box or Ranch would count. The typing game? I never played that. Never played that one. Hey You Pikachu? No, that one wasn't that bad. Oh, maybe Pokemon Channel. Does that count as a game? I feel like it does, right? It was intended to be played as a game, even though you really just watch movies on it, or like watch episodes of the Pichu Bros. Stadium on Switch, yeah. No, they're gonna do an update. Don't worry, guys. That update for Stadium is like, it's on the way. I've seen the previews for it. It's looking real good. They're gonna add in all gens. Did I get a shiny today? No. Nope. I did not. Oh, Victini. True. Yeah, we haven't got Victini ever. You have the you can like do the unlock thing. Remove shiny lock removal. I feel like you can do that for any legendary, right? Or mythical. I'm back. Did you miss me? We've all been waiting. We've been holding out on the shiny so you'd come back. Thank you for being here. It is strange that they do shiny locks, but I get it, kinda. Doesn't mean it's okay, but it is like a strange choice. Did I have? Okay, just want to make sure. This is also a great game. Pokemon Snap. That's totally unrelated to what we were talking about. Actually, no, I guess not. People didn't really like this game. It was kind of half and half. It is a short game, but it's a good game, I think. Had a bit of fun playing through it. Never played the DLC, but did anybody? Probably not. That's my favorite bomb to drop on chat, is that there was DLC for New Pokemon Snap, and I feel like I always shock somebody every time I say it. I don't even know what was in it. Yeah, the leaderboards are pretty, I was gonna do it for a while, but... Yeah, it was a free DLC update. They included it in a direct and brought it up for, like, not even a minute. From what I remember, I saw it and I was like, oh, cool. I'm good. It was like 3 months after the game came out. Okay, maybe not that soon, but it was pretty soon after. So it was still when the game was fresh-ish. Does anybody want to leak what was in it? Because I don't. I assume a couple courses and then there's like a fun little surprise at the end. But I don't... Mew 3. Oh, then I gotta play that. I gotta play that game. What's weird is that they unlock Celebi in Gen 2. Celebi was never locked in Gen 2. As they made the event available in Gen 2. Is it goat season? No, it's Sneasel season, Jace. And guess what? It's not looking good. All this snow is very distracting, and it's making me uncomfortable, and I'm sunburnt, and I'm itchy, and I'm sad. Hello, John. You look handsome today. All right, guys, I'm better. I'm cured. No, but seriously, my luck has been so bad today with trying to find this. I've been trying really hard, guys. I've been trying so hard. John's so handsome. Guys, stop, please. You got sunburn. Look, I don't have like the okay. I mean, you can kind of see it like it's coming in, but like you see how it's like white and then it's red. You can see where normally my shirt's end is right here, and there's some space here, and then you have, for some reason, my shoulders are not burnt. I don't really know what happened. It was a strange day. I can see better if you take your shirt off. All right, Chad, you convinced me. Wow, the gun show. Chad, are you okay? You're being nice to me. Yeah, I worked on my arms today. I went to the gym and I lifted for my arms and my back. We're getting big this year, chat. And not as in fat. Well, I might get fat. I don't know, but I want big. But not like too much big. Even though I'd have to work out for like 5 years to get too much big. Those are my thoughts that I'd like to share. Yeah, thick. We're getting thick this summer. It's my first time here. Cool stream so far. Really? I haven't done anything. Whoa, shiny Wurmple and non-shiny patch. Does that mean 18192? If it was your first chain, yes. But even for if you have like a chain of 3, your chances of a shiny are above the regular odds. If that makes sense. It goes up. It's just people don't really care. Nobody cares like what your shiny odds are at 23. You know what I mean? Hey chat, friendly reminder, if you're new to the stream, consider dropping a follow. Also, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub. Non-shiny patches still have a 1 in 8192 chance to be shiny. Aw? Oh. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. It does, actually. I understand now. I understand what you're saying. You know, chat, I'll admit it. I had a severe and continuous lapse in judgment in my knowledge of shiny patches. I still have not found a shiny patch before 40, which, yeah, that's still true. Yeah, I haven't. I know more about radar than any individual should. Chad, what do you think you're most knowledgeable in? Like if you had to enter a contest on any specific thing, you could be as like niche as possible. What do you think you would be the most knowledgeable in? Most confident in winning? Modding? What would the questions be? How do you ban somebody? Pokemon Rumble. My game just lagged so hard I got scared. Being average at everything? I think that's actually a big perk. That means you're a jack of all trades. You know, in a way. The amount of pimples on my face. You could. I don't think there's a competition for that. I know more dermatologists than you do, haha. Yeah, I guess yourself. Yeah, you know yourself better than anybody. I don't even know what I don't know much. What would I be good? Chat, what would I be good at? As you guys know me personally. You know me so well. Making creamsicles. I actually went to a place where you can they had like you basically had like a bracelet and you scanned it and you could like pour your own drinks from a tap, but they had pre-mixed drinks and stuff like that, and one of them was a creamsicle drink, and I thought about it, I was like, oh, that sounds so good, and I was like, someone didn't learn. Do I have revives? I do, but I'm just gonna... Why would I even check that when I can just heal my Pokemon? Question of the day. Can we get the creamsicle story? It's been a while. No. Chat, I have so many other stories to tell. I'll think of one. Oh, chat. Something really bad happened to me yesterday. Like, so, like, it was so bad. If you heard the story, you'd be like, wow, that's so bad. Have I reeled you guys in? Do you want to hear the story now? It was raining outside, and I walked into a restaurant, and I slipped and fell. And I hurt my shoulder. And I got sunburned. Yeah, I hurt myself so bad. You know what's crazy is the entire time that I was falling, I was watching the reaction because I was like, I saw my friends at the dinner table, and then like I like fell back and I like caught myself. I started falling forward again, and I look over, I see like the hostesses. They're like looking like, like I'm falling in slow motion, and then I fall back again, catch myself a third time, and I look over and I see the people who are like closest to the door. They're all looking at me the same reaction, like, oh my God, he's falling. And then I slipped and I actually fell, and I fell down on my back, and everybody in the restaurant went, oh. Not a single person came over to me. I just sat there. I was like, oh no, I fell. I guarantee you I'm gonna be a TikTok at some point. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my God, look at this silly little guy fall at the restaurant. Hee hee ha ha. Silly little funny man in the box fell at an Applebee's. You're a grown man. You don't need help. Shut up. I told him. The more people there are, it's less likely someone's gonna help. Wow, that's kind of deep, radio, if you think about it. Putting Scooby-Doo effects on it? Yeah. I wish. Another time. I'll slip again soon. Bystander effect. You know what's a great example of the bystander effect? Car accidents. Like when somebody gets into a car accident, traffic is like so backed up because everybody's like this as they're driving. The amount of car accidents I've seen that have just been on the side of the road, not affecting traffic whatsoever. It's like a 4-lane interstate, and they're in the breakdown lane. The amount of people who, yeah, it's like rubbernecking, where they'll just stare, and that's why I'm backed in traffic for 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll go to that one. When a 90-year-old man falls, they shouldn't get help by that dude's logic. Yeah, Chad, if you're an adult, figure it out. Grow up, guys. I'm the new Slippin' Jimmy. I actually didn't see the... Is it the final season of Better Call Saul, or is there another one after that? Whatever the most recent one is, I didn't watch that. But every time I go on an airplane, I watch Better Call Saul. But I always start from the beginning because I forget what happens. Like, I remember, like, the first episode with the... Or maybe it's not the first episode, but it's the one where the kids, like, pretend to do, like, they get hit on the skateboard thing to collect money. I remember that episode. And then everything else just kind of escapes me. I have, like, a general idea of what happens in the show. Which, to be fair, is how I am for every TV show. I will watch it, and after 2 weeks, I don't remember the names of the people. I barely remember what happened, and I have to watch it multiple times to be able to be like, oh yeah, I remember that part. I've been caught so many times where I'm like, man, I love that show. They're like, oh, you like that part where, like, that guy died and then the other guy revealed he was, like, the bad guy? I'm like, yeah. Love that part. Shiny Roaring Moon. Radio, this is a Sneasel. Those old eyes, they're getting to you. They're getting to you, brother. It's calling. Do you hear that? You hear the sound? It's a nursing home. It's the door, the bell when you open the door.
Radio supremacy.
Do you need help, sir? Clarkinator, thanks for 35 months of tier 2. You know what my favorite thing is about 35 months? It's that Clarkinator hit it. Clarkinator hit 35 months. I already forgot. That was so fast. Maybe I need to go into a nursing home. Hell from Wales? I went to Wales once. You can fact check that if you want. Thanks for the 35. You trade Pokemon from Diamond to Brilliant Diamond? No, but yes. You can take Pokemon from Diamond and bring it to Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, it's just a long, long process. I made a video on that back in 2017. Yikes. That's terrifying to think about. I've almost been making content. Okay, it's not close to 10 years, but we're getting there. Every day. Every day we get closer to 10 years. And so you guys have been watching me from the start. Easy. Minecraft farming tutorial. All right, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to farm. I believe that video was wheat, sugarcane, and cactus, which to my knowledge at the time were the only things that you could do. It was pre-melon. Rate your journey from then to now. Every year has been better, chat. Every year. I do enjoy making content. I think that every year has become harder to make content. But I think that's one, just the effect of getting older. I have more things that I have to do. I don't know why I did that. But I think my content is better. I know it's better, actually. I look at my videos from 2017, I'm like, whoa. I uploaded that and you guys watched it. Yikes. You know? My first ever shiny Pokemon was Pidgey in Leaf Green. And I caught it my last ball. I had 5 balls and I didn't know what a shiny was. I was like, oh my god, it's sick. I need to save it. I caught it in above Nugget Bridge. Or to the left of Nugget Bridge, that little grass patch. How do I stream the game? Chat, I'm gonna reveal all my YouTube secrets today. This is a DS capture card. You can buy it on eBay. They're about, Matt, help, 250 bucks, 200 bucks. What editing software to use? I used to use Premiere. I've learned over time that Premiere is not really that great. It is a fantastic editing program, but if you want, there are better options, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There are technical limitations that Premiere has that can be fixed by just going to another program. I think that the layout of Premiere is really nice. To each their own. I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free. Even though I pay for Premiere, we're gonna ignore that part. It is the only downside to DaVinci is that it is like kind of weird compared to every other editing program. Because I've used Sony Vegas, I've used Final Cut, I've used iMovie. Shout out to iMovie. It's definitely the most like convoluted one, but once you understand it, it's totally fine. But that's just kind of like how anything works in the world. Chat, type 1 if you want to make videos. All right, follow-up question. Why don't you? Because I feel like that's like just common nature. That's not the phrase I'm looking for, but you know what I mean? Like it's just normal for people who watch like gaming to want to make gaming. Anxiety? Chat, here's a piece of reality. I'm anxious all the time. That's like my biggest downfall, is I'm a very, very anxious person. I've gone live many times and been like, man, I don't like, I like get nervous. No reason. No reason to be nervous. No room to film. Don't really, I mean, you could not have a camera. Yeah, for the longest time, chat, I would be so anxious to like go live. Obviously, like when you first make content and stuff like that, you get nervous. If you take a long break, you get nervous and stuff like that. But that's just how it is. That's just that's stage fright. That is internet stage fright, chat. It's the way that it is. Can't afford good equipment? Don't need it. Don't need it. The best thing that you need is a good microphone, in my opinion. Everybody's gonna tell you something different. But as long as you sound good, I feel people will watch. Because you can buy a $30 camera. You can buy a USB, well actually, I don't even know. How much are cameras now? Because during COVID, they were expensive. So when I gave that advice, I've given this advice before. It's like, get like a really cheap camera, and I check, and I forgot that everybody needed to be on Zoom calls. so like $30 ones were like 100. Anyways, point is, you can get a for the market cheap one if you just have a solid microphone, which is like $50 is a solid microphone. I'm not funny enough. You don't have to be funny. Chad, I don't think I'm funny a lot of the time. I just be speaking to speak. I say that all the time. You can tell when I'm out of ideas on being funny when I ask you guys questions like, hey guys, type 1 if you've ate sand before. And then don't have anything else to say. And I just wait for you guys to type 1 or 2. And sometimes you guys type 69. I go, that's funny. It's a sex number. My accent is too thick for my liking. Some people like that. Some people like that. Because here's the difference, is that you're used to your voice, right? You're stuck with it all day. You're like, man, I don't like my voice. But some people might hear and they're like, whoa, you have a unique voice. You have a cool voice. Or you could do what I do and fake it. You guys want to hear my real voice? I've never shown this on stream before. I'll give you guys a little preview.
Hey everyone, it's me, John. This is my real voice now.
How'd that sound? That guy sounded kind of a little bit different. No, that's a real voice, chat. Plankton.
Crabs!
Sounds like I work at a car dealership. Yeah, I do. You caught me. I've said this many times whenever we talk about like creating content and stuff like that.
Started rewatching the Sun News Lock after seeing it live. Gotta say how far you've come is awesome to watch.
Hey, thanks Raph for 300 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've come a long way, chat. I haven't done a Nuzlocke in like a year. Yeah, it always says live. Or if you ever say, people will say like John and then follow it with I. Like, hey John, I'm going to the store today. Do you want anything? Hee hee ha ha. Get it? Because you can't actually get anything from me. But it'll say John the First. Takes it as a Roman numeral. What drives you to make content? Money. No, actually, I really do like making content. I do. I do also like money. That is a totally valid reason, but I do like making. I like playing video game and I like making content. Because here's the thing. When I was younger, I wanted to be two things. Like there were 2 times I've ever been adamant at what I wanted to pursue. One of them was when I was about 5. I wanted to be a paleontologist so bad. I wanted to study dinosaurs. And the other one was make YouTube videos. Here we are. Not looking at bones, I'll tell you that. What do you want the money for besides basic living needs? I don't know how to say this in the most like the least corny way possible, but I do like spending my money on other people more than I spend it on myself. Obviously, if there's something cool that I want, I'm buying it, right? But I kind of just like being like, hey, if I go out for like dinner with a friend, usually I will offer to pay. Just because I like treating people. I don't know how to say that without like sounding weird. I feel like I sound weird when I say it that way, but you know. Hey John, let's go grab dinner. Yeah, sure. It's on me. It's on me. Yeah, I just try to be like understanding that I'm fortunate to be in the position that I'm in, and I try and make the best of it, I guess. Cause sure, like I could go and buy silly things, but it doesn't have the same effect. I feel like that's a normal thing though. Like if you like, people like buying gifts for people more than they like receiving them, because you like seeing their reaction. I like farming reactions on in stream and in real life. Hey, look, I got that shirt that you really wanted. Oh my god, you're pogging. Wow, this is so cool. What was my previous shiny? Chat, what was my previous shiny? I don't even know. Unrelated, but kind of related. I had a shirt that I put in the washer. So here, let me give you a piece of advice. You have shirts that are like all worn out. Take a look at this shirt, chat. I bought this shirt like a year and a half ago. It looks like it's brand new, like off the press. If you put your shirts inside out in the dryer, I guess you should probably do it in the washer too, because that'd be like really inconvenient to flip out wet clothes. But it won't hit the sides of the dryer and it won't like ruin the shirt. So I wear all my shirts in, I always put them inside out when I put them in the washer. And I didn't do that. And admittedly, your boy had a couple of drinks and I tried to do my laundry and I was like, we don't have time to flip those inside out. And I put one of my nice shirts in there and it absolutely ruined it. Everything shredded off of it. I was like, all right, great. I'm never doing that again. You ever gone for Guillotine and Platinum? No, I would love to do that. Another one I would love to do is Latios in Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I feel like it's a very underrated hunt to do. I think that'd be fun. Anyways, back to making content. Chat, just a little thing I would like to throw out there. If you ever have questions, understand that content creators are a free resource. This is not an open invitation to ask your favorite content creator 400,000 questions about how they make content. But if you ever wanted to know how to do it, take advice from somebody who's doing it, you know? How do we become Johnstone? Vandy, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of things. First of all, you gotta get like a new identity. You have to really like gaming. That's probably the biggest stress in my life, is I just love gaming so much. I just can't stop thinking about those little silly monsters. Can I DM you and ask you for relationship advice? No. No, you can't. There's no other answer I have for that. What if I already have the identity? Well, I don't know. I have no answer, chat. I don't know a lot. I lied. I don't know anything. Can I give you advice in your DMs? I've had people do that. Sometimes it's constructive. Sometimes. There's a copy pasta we had there that we talked about. It was a really long time. It was like 2 years ago. There's somebody who told me that my content, that I need to improve my content, and they gave me examples as to how I should improve it. And none of them were good examples. Not a single one. And it's not even like from an objective standpoint. It's just like they didn't do enough research. Like, for example, I had an old roommate who stayed at my house for all intents and purposes, a year. He stayed at my house for like an entire year, and it was while I was doing Nuzlocke, and I would reference him in the videos sometimes for the highlights, and they were upset that they didn't know who Dom was. When Dom has literally been on stream a multitude of times. I've brought him up plenty of times. Dom Fost, gaming. Yeah, it's very strange. Hey, John, I know how to improve your content. Stop posting for 4 years to make your audience miss you. That's a good idea. All right, chat. This is the last stream until 2020. Actually, I'll cut it short for you guys just because I like you guys. I'll cut it to 2026 is when I'll be live next. Do you ever think about branching out to other games? No. If I were to make any other content, it would not be gaming. Because here's the thing, chat. After doing like, just like looking at other types of videos, I'm gonna tell you straight up, chat, there are some easy ways to get clicks for videos. And I'm not talking like, you know, clickbaiting. I feel like that's just like a beat to death term, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to just like pull together a bunch of people on TikTok and be like, hey, like for example, here's a great example, is making silly t-shirts. Like there was one that I purchased. It was like a globe. It was like this style shirt, right? So it has like this and it has like a motif in the middle. So it's, imagine the Earth and a fighter jet going across it. And the fighter jet has purple clouds, and the purple clouds are coming from a cup of lean. And then there's a guy in the military, and he's holding a gun, but the gun is a bottle of Sprite. And then there's Joe Biden in the middle of the Earth, and he's going like this. And it says, and also Chief Keef is like somewhere up here, and it says World War Lean on it. I saw that on TikTok and I bought it so fast. Maybe that's the consumer in me. I'm not even making it up. I could show you. Don't worry, guys. Chat, I got it. I got it. Just you wait, you're gonna be blown away. It's gonna be a little bit blurry, but this is the shirt that I have. I wasn't lying. It is literally... It's World War Lean, chat. You got Joe Biden, you got Chief Keef, you have Kanye West. This is before he went crazy. Well, you know. Anyways, and then you have the guy. Have we considered making Johnstone merch? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Really like thought crazy amount on it. It's just when it comes to making merch, chat, I don't want to make YouTuber merch, and I feel like I don't need to elaborate on what that is. One thing that I would be down to do, but it's just so like typical for people who don't want to make YouTuber merch, is I would make like collegiate shirts. You don't know, it's just basically like, it'd be like Johnstone, but it would just be like in like a college, it would look like a college shirt. Like if you went to Johnstone College. But I feel like so many people have done that it's not like special. Buy a bust of your head made from solid marble. I want to go to Johnstone College. I want some Johnstone peaches. What? I'll buy Arlie. What would it say? What would it say on them? It's just my full face, like just warped onto a shirt. And it just says in like Arial font, Johnstone top, and then the pants would just say Johnstone bottom. Wait. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm a Johnstone top. I'm a Johnstone bottom. And this is the Johnstone merch line. Yeah, I don't know. I want to make something that you can wear out in public and somebody's not like, they're wearing YouTuber merch. Point and laugh. Point at them. There's nothing wrong with wearing YouTuber merch, just for clarification. But I personally wouldn't wear it. The only thing I've worn in public is like, Ludwig's brand Mogul Moves, because it doesn't look like you're wearing, like, I don't want this to be like, I'm a proud, you know those like overly specific t-shirts, like I'm a Johnstone fan and I'm 26 and I like Pokemon. I'm also a gamer, so don't test my patience because I'm about to level up and you look like just enough XP. I've seen so many of those esque t-shirts. John, when's your birthday? This year. I do a birthday every year. I don't want to brag. You know, I try to stay humble in terms of birthdays. I get one every year, though. How'd you find out catching had better odds than KOing? Interwebs. I don't know when that information was found out. I would say within the past, like, 5 years or something like that. Because when I was younger, it was just go to the furthest patch from you. Didn't matter what it looked like. Didn't matter where it was. Just go to it. Run it. Have we got for Sunker? No. I'm gonna do that probably at the end. Give it an honest effort. We'll see how it goes. I can look into making stuff like that because I have been like contacted to make merch and stuff like that. But I want to do it myself. I just kind of get like, I don't know. So I just don't want to make something that people see and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm good. You know, I want everybody to be like, what? Which obviously that's what every content creator wants. But I've always wanted to make something like unique. One thing that you guys always said, I don't really wear them much anymore just because I don't like go out. So I don't wear as much jewelry as I used to. But you guys wanted pearl necklaces from me. Which I don't know how I would do that. Like, it had to be like decent quality ones. John, you should give us all pearl necklaces. Chat, you guys are gross. You guys are very bad. That's it. You don't get to see me. You're in timeout. I'm mad now. Oh, I'm so mad. That's gross. That's not okay. This is a family show. Not having that. No, sir. Think about what you did. Don't you feel so bad right now? Type 1 if you feel really bad right now. I'm not typing 1. It's not my fault. That's bad luck. If this chain breaks, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. I didn't know what that meant for the longest time. I found out last year. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's weird. I'm just trying to wear some jewelry, ma'am. Also, this is a Macy's. All right, chat. We've come to the most iconic part of the stream, which is where we pray. Because if I fail this chain, which has happened before, it has happened on stream? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did happen on stream. Or no, it didn't happen on stream. Is this it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, baby. We're getting a shiny Sneasel. It's time. You were here. How was that YouTuber reaction? No, but seriously though, chat, if I were to make any sort of merch, what would be something you would be like, oh yeah, I would like, it's like something unique. Everybody makes shirts, hoodies, pants. Hats are like kinda okay. But it's typically dad hats, and I feel like I don't look good in dad hats. I was told that I look good in regular hats, like fitted, kind of fitted, but Nintendo DS capture cards. That would be quite an expense. That would be a crazy upfront expense. Frogs. A t-shirt that says Johnstone. Oh, wait. Oh, Chad, I actually have a decent idea. Hear me out. Why don't I do one? Oh, actually, side note, before we do that, let me just show you this. So, remember how I used to say it was 1 in 200 chance, and since you have 4 options, it's close to a 1 in 50 chance? Wait, never mind, it's still true. I just did the math. In my head, I thought it'd be 5%, but 1 in 50 isn't 5%, that's 2%, and so nothing's changed. Okay, anyways. You know, you guys, this is a bit, this might be a little specific, but there's a bit that people send me. They're like, oh my God, look, it's Johnstone Street. It's your street, John. You made that. And I do the classic thing like, haha, yeah. What if I made shirts, like a couple shirts that were based, they look like company shirts for not real companies. Like the amount of people who sent me like Johnstone Towing or Johnstone Roofing or Johnstone Cemetery. Street signs. Yeah, I've seen so many. football team shirt. True. I'll contact Johnstones. Or I could do shirts with puns. Hey, you better watch. Stop yelling. You better watch your Johnstone. Yeah. We're cooking over here. We're cooking. Hey, you owe me some money. It's time to pay your John's loan. No? Okay. No Johns. It's me banned from a Melee tournament. I will look into it, chat. If you guys do want some merch. I like Kirby. Kirby's a silly little creature. I never played what was the newest one for the I almost said Wii U. That's crazy. My head was like, oh yeah, the last one was on the Wii U. The current console we love. Return to Dreamland? No, that was the yeah, that's literally what music we're listening to. What was it called? Anyways. That game looked fun, where you could turn into a car. Forgotten Land? Sure. Sure. Where was like the open world looking one, and you can turn to a car. That game. I love the original Kirby. I think it's a really fun game too. So if you don't know, chat, I did mention this like about 4 seconds ago, but the odds of getting a shiny now that we're at a 40 chain is 1 out of 200 for every single patch that appears. And up to 4 can appear at one time, and each of those have those 1 in 200 odds of being shiny. So with a little bit of patience and maybe some optimism. So 1 in 50? No. It's close to 1 in 50, but it's not 1 in 50. It's a little bit higher, because that's just not how probability works. Trust me, guys. I got a D in my statistics and probability class. I actually don't think in college or in high school. No, I got a D in one class. So I took an honors class. Because fun fact, not trying to brag or anything, but I was a little smart in middle school. I was a smart little guy. And so when I went into high school, they're like, okay, let's put him in some higher up classes. So they had an honors class I can go into. Because I don't think you can't take AP in freshman year of high school, right? That's like junior years when you can start taking AP courses. I don't really know. I think that also showcases the end of the story. So, I took an earth science class or something like that, I think is what it was supposed to be. Like, yeah, if you can take an honors class and it's there's like some extra work that you have to do, but it looks better on your transcript. And I was like, all right, I could do some honors classes. Yeah, I got a D, and they never, so the next semester, or at the end of the semester, they're like, oh, you can pick out your courses. And so I was really confident. Also a bit naive in myself. I straight up picked out all honors classes. All the core classes, I chose honors. And when I talked to my counselor looked and she's like, honey, if you couldn't pass 1 honors class, what makes you think you can do 4? And I was like, oh, true. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just a little optimistic. Just a little optimistic, you know? Just because you strike out on 1 doesn't mean you strike out on all 4. And so I just cruised. The rest of high school, I just cruised. Oh, mods, do you want to do a prediction? Is the first Sneasel a boy or a girl? Because I think the girl ones have, it's like a shorter spike in the head, and boy is longer, I think. Johnstone brand creamsicles. I just noticed that. What a disaster. I'm focusing so hard because I don't want to chain this Pokemon ever again. Sneasel, certified, stinks. I didn't mean that, actually. Oh, can you guys explain to me? I feel really old saying this, but I'm just realizing this just happens a lot. Why are people dying to the Grimace Shake? Why is that happening? Who started that bit? Because that's a crazy one. If you don't know, it's just a trend of videos being like, happy birthday, Grimace! And then they take a sip of the Grimace Shake and it just cuts to them dead. Somewhere. Like, there was one that I saw where he was like laying on a river, face down in the river, and there's just the Grimace Shake is just pouring down the river. It's just like a purple river. And I saw one where there was a guy in a tree. And then I saw one where the girl didn't die. She's like, happy birthday, Grimace, I'm trying your shake. And then she tries the shake. And then she's like, wow, that's really good. And then she takes another sip. She's like, wow, that's like really good. And she's like smiling, not blinking at the camera. And then she pours it all over herself and she just starts laughing maniacally. I don't think that was the brand marketing that they expected would happen from people trying out the Grimace Shake. Can I say something a little controversial? Grimace kinda thick. And you put some time on. I'm not wrong. Grimace is wide. Just because I said thick I didn't mean like it in that way, Chad. I meant that he's just, okay, I meant it in that way. But point is, Grimace a big guy. I remember even when I was a kid, I saw Grimace, I was like, whoa. Grimace is not eating just the hamburgers. Grimace is eating the whole establishment. That's what happens when they close down a McDonald's. Grimace just comes into town. Are there any McDonald's characters anymore? Okay, let me ask you a question that's not stupid. Are there any, aside from Grimace, are there any characters that are used? Because fun fact, Ronald McDonald is not the mascot of McDonald's anymore. Hasn't been for years. When was the last time you've seen Ronald McDonald anywhere? Apparently he was too scary, and it was because of, yeah, Well, you guys say Pennywise, but I think it was because of it. Like, the popularity of it was around the time. It probably wasn't the entire reason, but yeah, having a clown as a mascot isn't really a very friendly guy to kids, especially when Ronald McDonald looks like that. Someone named Trent, thanks for the prime. Can I take a guess what your name is? Going out on a limb here. Go! Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Hey, chat. If you're new to the stream, consider dropping a follow. We're gonna find a shiny right now. No, surely it's the next one. Here's a hot take. The Burger King is creepier than Ronald McDonald. By a lot. You guys remember OG Burger King commercials where he'd be like staring in your windows? It's a real 2000s beat, but it's true. It's true. They literally have a game that you could get with your Burger King meal, whatever it's called. It was called Sneak King, and he would sneak around places and like steal hamburgers or something. You would like collect hamburgers. Burger King has a mascot. The King. Yeah. Oh, Matt, by the way, you asked earlier about Baja Blast and stuff like that, if I tried the flavors. I would like to let you know I've been to 3 grocery stores since I sent you all of those new flavors. Baja Blast is in large supply right now, so if you would like to stock up, now's the time. Now's the golden hour. Best believe I've got 2 cases of Zero. One's in my thing right now. My little mini fridge. This is dangerous. I don't like it. Lord, thank you for the 4 months of Prime. I am so nervous. Show me a shiny. I just keep asking eventually. I've been searching for ways to import it. That's gonna be pretty common, I would think. We have so many snacks in the US. The demand must be unreal overseas. Like, what's one snack, chat, that you've seen in the US that you'd want to try? And I'll put you on to one. You'd think I would know what they're called. The Fritos Twists. I don't know what flavor they are. I don't care. The Fritos Twists. That's a snack and a half right there. There's like a specific flavor. Yeah, the honey barbecue Fritos Twists. That's where it's at. I had Sour Patch Kids for the first time last week. Yeah. I didn't know for the longest time they made specific flavors. Like there are grape Sour Patch Kids, there are peach ones, strawberry. I feel like everybody's so used to the watermelon ones that they make a whole bunch of other flavors. They're kind of hard to find, but they do exist. Blue raspberry? Oh, you're talking about like the regular ones, yeah. Pickled sausages? Pass. It's a hard pass. It's solo time. This is the time to get a shiny Sneasel. If I've ever thought of a time to get a shiny Sneasel, it's during a guitar solo. I like Swedish Fish. I'm gonna give you a little harsh reality. I could be wrong, but because they're made by the same company, I believe that Swedish Fish are just the red Sour Patch Kids without the sour. Nutter butter good. Imagine a shiny Mew just jumps out at you. You know what I would say if that happened? What? Hold on, let me try my reaction a little bit better. What? Nailed it. I am a little worried that I'm not going to notice the shiny patch, but I think this is a good trial for the next area. You know? Because it does get worse. What's your favorite shiny so far? This is going to be up there. Shiny Sneasel is a really, really, really good shiny. How good is this going to be against Candace? Oh, actually, maybe kind of good. If I can teach her, like, Brick Break. It knows revenge, doesn't it? Or something? Candace. Yeah, Candace chat have a great rest of their day. This is on DS. Yep. Just wait, chat. Our chance is coming. We're due. We will find a shiny. The goal is to get 2. Have I shown all of my shiny collection for this challenge? No, but I have streamed a decent amount of it. I've actually streamed more of it online than I have offline. It's pretty close. I think I just broke that barrier today. Because the first 30 hours I did off stream. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is. I almost missed that, chat. That was crazy how hard that was to see. I don't know if it was just because it was in the edge patch. And maybe I'm crazy and this isn't shiny. But that was very difficult to see. Way harder than I imagined. All right. It's, I'm guessing girl. Chain continued. Oh, boy. That looks so good. What a nice find. Oh, Gallade, don't do that. Don't be close to fainting. Don't let it explode. Surely it wouldn't do that. A side note. What is its catch rate in a... Hold on. Yikes. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Is there anything it can do to hurt itself? Question of the day. Nothing? It can explode. All right. I'm not looking up to see if it knows explosion, by the way. So don't. Let's not. I was just pausing to think, guys. It doesn't learn explosion, by the way. So the chance of catching this, I don't really know. It's like 20-something percent, 25. 50. 50% chance. It's 50%. It's 50%. 50.357%. Oh, this is not good. Chat, it's getting dangerous. Everybody get really scared. Hey. You're getting 2 balls? I've thrown 2 balls. Gallade, I'm begging you to do the move! Please. I'm sorry, I'm being a little harsh. I'm being a little harsh. I think it's justified, though. I'm scared. Surely you don't wake up and knock me out. Surely you don't wake up and knock me out. Surely you get in the ball. Stay in the ball. Have a great day. Here we are, everybody. Shiny Sneasel. All right, so we still have one more to get. However, smile for the photo. Why am I not pointing right? Hello? I'm really getting low effort with the titling for my tweets. Pink. All right, so 1. Repel. Good. Ooh, what a banger song. We still have one more to get. Very exciting, chat. Oh, Siren? No, we're still going. Because the chain is still active, we can get another. Moz, you want to do another prediction? Boik or Gurk? Although, in my opinion, the boy Sneasel looks better than the girl Sneasel. I do want both. I will say that did look that was kind of hard to see. I don't know if it was just me, but I feel like I had to like double, triple take in the moment to see if it was a shiny patch. What's the story of the Forg pic you tweeted? I went for a walk and I found a frog. And I literally said, oh, chat's gonna love this. Chat loves frogs. And guess what? I was right. You guys do like frogs. That's gotta be cap, chat. One of my favorite memes right now, but it is getting played out, but it is still funny to me, is when people say, is this real, chat? In like comment sections. Because it's really funny because I can say it. And it's totally fine. it makes sense, but I like it when people who don't stream say it. Be like, is this real chat? Or they ask their mods to do something. It's a reference to Aiden Ross. Oh. Well, why did you have to tell me that, chat? Now it's not as fun. Another meme ruined. Okay, guys. Let's make a new meme right now. What's a good old bit that we could just run? Ooh. I have a good one. It's not. It's not good. I'd be like, hey guys, do you want to hear a joke? And then you just react before I even tell you a joke. You just keck W. Hey guys, want to hear a joke? There we go. Now we're in the money. See, we can have our fun. We can have our fun. Wait, chat, have any of you made something on the internet? There's no way I can word this question right. Have you ever like done something viral on the internet that people don't know that you did? It's a very common thing where people make stuff and they get stolen. You guys never had a banger tweet in your life where it was like Pokemon Masters EX, more like Pokemon Masters Sex. Am I right, guys? I made Facebook. What? What? Chat, is that real? Ah, wait. Ah, no, I can't make the joke! Hey, chat, you want to hear a joke? That was a close one. Saved. I once got over 300 likes on a tweet if you count it. Yeah, that's a decent chunk. I feel like if you get more likes than followers that you have, that's a big one. That's a big boy. I think that's only happened to me a couple times that I can remember. Like what I tweeted once that I was like, oh my god, Pokemon. I don't even remember what I said. Like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes confirmed or something like that. And it was a picture of Sword and Shield. It was Barry. And then he sent out Pikachu, and Pikachu was holding the M30 from Black Ops 2. Oh, chat, you know what? Do you remember when I tweeted about Pokemon Legends? And I was like, don't buy Pokemon Legends Arceus, and it was me failing a shiny Bidoof from an outbreak, and so many people got mad at me. They're like, you're just bad at the game. You just suck. They're right, but like, I got cooked. Absolutely cooked in those replies. Like, just because you're bad at the game doesn't mean other people shouldn't buy it. Meanwhile, I'm 400 hours into the game. Shut up. I like the game, ding dong. Read a book. Also, you don't have a shiny Bidoof either. It was so funny. I got a notification for a reply from that tweet, and it was somebody. So when I tweeted that out, which game I was like when Legends came out, there was somebody who said, I'm not gonna buy this stupid game. It's so incomplete, blah, blah. You know, like typical Pokemon rhetoric where people just like complain about everything that's wrong with the game when it comes out. And then I got a notification like last week where they replied to themselves. They're like, I bought it. Which is insane to me. Did they like bookmark my tweet from a year ago just to be like, if I change my mind. Like, it's so strange. Maybe you're just saving up all that money. It's like, why? I don't know if I'm just like the outlier in this, but like there are some people who complain way too hard. I understand that like Pokemon games have, I would say historically, have not become worse over time. But like the quality is like, it's shaky and it's kind of like up and down. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Like some years it's like, ooh, and then some years it's like, you know? But like people, I don't understand how people function complaining about it year after year and just not stopping playing the game. Like if something bothers me that much, I would just stop playing the game. Like, let me give you a prime example. I love Halo. I love playing Halo. The new games are so bad year after year. And first of all, they don't release the games often enough for them to kind of like revive themselves. But whenever they do release a new game, it's not very good. There's like blatant issues with like either the single player or the multiplayer and stuff like that. So I just stopped playing the game. Easy. If you don't like the game, just don't play it. Speak with your wallet, gamers. They literally, yeah. I will say, for the Halo nerds, I did like Halo 4. And I know that that is a crazy take. I liked Halo 4. I thought it was fun. I thought the campaign was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. But you're never going to catch me complaining that hard. And here's another thing, though, is that I kind of can't complain, but I also can't praise Pokemon games. Ever. Ever. I can't ever be like, oh my god, this game is so fun. I mean, I can hear. But I can't be like on Twitter, be like, oh my god, when a new Pokemon game comes out, I'll be like, oh my god, this game is so fun, guys. Because so many people are like, well, you're just getting paid to say that. Halo Reach is a very good game. When it came out, though, people didn't like it. Because you could sprint. Which I think is a very valid concern. But that game is really good. Total transparency, chat. I've only been paid one time to talk about Pokemon. And I feel like you guys all know when that was. It's pretty obvious. Never once have I received a copy of the game from them. They're like, hey, let us know what you think, smile. It's a very rare opportunity that ever happens to anybody. Yeah, right now. Hey guys, check out Pokemon. You guys ever done that? They're also very picky on who they choose. Very picky. I don't even know why I was chosen, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it was big video is why they wanted to sponsor me, but they did. Chat, can I survey real quick? I want you to be honest, okay? There's a big difference between being like, get your bag supportive and being like, you know, real. Because everybody, I feel like it's now commonplace to tell like content creators, be like, hey, get your bag, you know? Chad, what are your thoughts on stream sponsor segments? So not like a dedicated stream. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Just out of curiosity. Fringe. Okay. Okay. Can I tell you something, chat? I agree with you. To an extent. I will say this in total honesty. If you ever see me playing a game that doesn't look like something I would play, just know the bag was unreal. That's not a hint at anything. I'm not doing anything sponsored. But like, if there ever comes a time where I go live and I'm playing something that you're like, okay. That would be it. Like Auras, yeah. You gotta sponsor me to play Auras. Because I understand, chat. You don't want to see that. I understand. Quick question, though. What if it's not game related? Because I feel like that is typically the sponsors that people do. DexNav all areas. I could do DexNav for a video. I don't want to, but if you guys, yeah, like Manscaped and stuff like that, yeah, I think it's a good example. Or like food related ones, Squarespace, yeah, like stuff that's not like, I don't need to say it, but like gaming stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Like, if there ever came a point where I had to plug something for like an hour, not like an hour straight, but like I'm just streaming like, hey guys, use this code for this thing, would you genuinely be annoyed? I'm saying, like, if I were radaring right now and I just said, hey guys, use code John to get a free bag of milk. Everybody type code John in the chat right now. You get 1 free bag of milk. It's whole, so you're gonna be so grossly bloated for the rest of your day, but calcium's gonna be through the roof. Just asking, that's all. There's nothing behind it. I was just curious. It's when it's large segments of a stream, yeah. Because I'll be honest with you, chat, I get offered all the time. All the time. Like, if I'm being totally honest, I could probably do one about every 3 days. Obviously, you would hate that and you would stop watching. But just to give you a scope of how often I get asked to do stuff like that, you know, it's pretty often. I like when I get asked things though. Like I've had one, I remember exactly what it was, but it was not related to gaming in the slightest. They're like, I think your viewers would really like this. Like, you don't know chat. They only like a couple things. They like Pokemon, gaming, and the word come. What are they gonna do with 10 pounds of slime? You ever pitched to a company to sponsor you? Yeah, actually I did. Yeah, it was a long, long time ago, but I did, and they didn't reply. It was for a gaming chair. I DM'd them and I said, hey, I would love to be sponsored by you. That was kind of it. They didn't. I got big broed. Long story short. Pro tip, by the way, chat. I'm gonna give you some solid advice. If you want to have a nice chair, this is just for like general life advice. If you have like a little home office and or like a gaming setup and you want like a nice chair to sit in, buy an office chair, branded as an office chair. It is infinitely better than any gaming chair you could ever buy. And I don't really think there are any exceptions that I can think of. Logitech. Logitech has some gaming chairs that they're like, but they're built like office chairs. I forget the name of them. I think that's the only exception because they do a sponsor for a some gaming team. I don't know if it's Cloud9, but I've seen them before. Okay, if you should grab yourself a good old office chair, that'll do. I would tell you what chair I have, but I don't even know. It's basically a knockoff Herman Miller. It looks exactly like the Herman Miller Aeron, but I was not really interested in paying $1,300 for a chair, as you could probably imagine. The chairs are fine, chat. Side note, I was gonna buy one of those controllers because I thought it'd be a little funny bit on stream. Be like, oh my god, guys, we're gonna try shiny hunting with a new controller. And then I thought you guys would all laugh, and then they died. And I was like, oh yeah, that probably wouldn't be a great joke to do. Anyways. But I think that this chair was like 300, which if you, that's just like kind of a price for an office chair. That's just the price. It is actually insane. It is insane how expensive office supplies are. I would like to think in my head that they are a little overpriced. But if you see the budget that like companies have to get for office supplies, it is astronomical. Desks are crazy expensive. Meanwhile, I'm using a $70 IKEA dinner table. Not even a joke. I'm using a dinner table as my desk. It is a very thin dinner table, I might note. I don't know what kind of family is eating at this table. You're gonna be kicking each other's shins the entire time you're eating, but it is branded from IKEA as a dinner table. Chat, what's something that you think is way too overpriced? I'm just gonna shoot out some ones that are pretty obvious. Medical bills. Living, yeah, it's so real. So real. Printers. Okay, so I have a funny little bit. So when I was younger, I needed to print out stuff for like college. And and so they had a deal at my Walmart where you could buy a printer for $20. And the ink was $20 or $30. So when I ran out of ink, I would just buy another printer. And I understand, not great for the environment. I get that. But I really thought I was smart in that moment. I was like, man, I'm really sticking it to the corporate man right now. They want me to pay those dollars for some ink? No, sir. Get me another printer, baby. Let's donate the other one. Body pillows are my favorite anime character. Just sew your own. Learn how to sew. Is this not? I feel like that'd be a great little hobby. You can make it to your liking. I've always wanted to be into crafts. There wasn't really more to that sentence, but because my mom was, when I was younger, she used to be like into sewing and knitting and painting. I want to do all that. I think I could paint. I can make my own channel teaching you how to paint, like Bob Ross style. Sewing is very easy to learn. All right, sign me up. Sign me up. Johnstone, hello. Hi. You want to watch me get a shiny? I'll do it right now. Check this out. Check this out. All right, never mind. I had to go, but I hope you get the shiny very soon. Wait, just wait 1 second. Just wait 1 second. This is it. I've been stalling for so long. All right, have a good one. Yeah, this song is a bop. I need to play Odyssey again. I haven't played Odyssey in who knows? I didn't even get all the moons. It's a fun game though. That was the first game I had on the Switch. You guys have any hidden gem Switch games that you like to put on the world to? BDSP. Right. I will stand by this until everybody in my chat plays it. If you have not played Picross, it's cheap. It's almost always on sale. All of them are the exact same game, so you don't have to be like, well, which one do I pick?
Jammies.
Boss, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Hades, yeah. Yeah, I never played that, but I knew that was a really good game. I was told through the grapevine. Picross is on NSO? Oh. That's cool. I didn't know that. Baba Is You. I've played that on stream. Played it during the subathon. You've never played Baba Is You? That's a great puzzle game. Very hard, eventually, once you get deep into it. I'm trying to think, what else have I played? Did you play Stardew Valley? Yeah, I played Stardew Valley, and then I got roasted for playing it on console. And did I buy it on PC? I think I did. Did I play it? Maybe. The game where you're on an island and the man puts you in debt with 2 sons. Fortnite? Chad, we are so due. We are so due for a shiny. The gambler in me is kicking in so hard. I'm itching. COD's not on the Switch. Apparently, it will be the next one. Hey, recognize when your chain is broken? Bottom screen. below me. Are you saying like when I go into a battle? Because you can see if your chain breaks, you can actually see before the battle, it'll disappear. Which I think is a nice feature, so you don't have to wait in anticipation. You just instantly are disappointed. I like watching your videos on YouTube. Chad, what's your favorite video I've ever made? But it can't be big video. Because I don't think that's fair. That video is better than any video I've ever made. So that's it, and I feel like that is just the typical what you're gonna say. Subathon. I feel like that's the runner-up. Makes sense. Ribbons, that was so long ago. Chat, type 1 if you would say big video is the best one. I just kind of can't imagine any other one being it. Numbers don't lie, you know? Blindfolded? Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. RIP. Gold and Silver Oak Challenge, true. I fall asleep to it at night in the least weird way possible. No, I get that. People say it a lot. Believe it or not, you're not weird. You're not. You might be weird for watching it, but you're not weird for watching it. If you get what I'm saying? My catch 'em all videos. So here's the thing. I think I make them way better. It's better for me, and I think it's better for the watching. Because if you didn't know, I would do videos where I would complete the Pokedex, but it would just be for regional Pokemon, so like the new Pokemon for each area, which would be a common complaint that I would get, which is valid, I think. You're like, oh, you said you caught every Pokemon, but you only caught the Johto Pokemon. It's like, okay, well, I'll catch everything. And I was like, well, I'm not going to catch everything with all the games, because I used to play all of the games. So for like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, which was my biggest video until Big Video came out, I think. That was just the Sinnoh Pokemon, but I played Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum at the same time. Not the same time, but within a 24-hour time span. But now I just do, I either do a living dex or I just complete the entire Pokedex by catching everything. And I think just doing it on one game is way better because I get to include the other game and it's not as confusing. I feel like the reception on those videos has been much better. Oh no. Yeah, I love making long form videos. Some people don't like them. Some people really do. How is it common for you guys to watch long form videos? Not necessarily mine, but just like any long form video and to eat. Like you just sit in bed and watch long form videos and just eat snacks. Okay. Because here's the thing, I don't do that. I don't. But apparently, yeah, it's a really big thing that people do. Who eats in bed? You know, my favorite thing to do is to eat those crunchy Nature Valley bars and just roll in the crumbs in my sleep. Eat the menu from Try Guys? Yeah. Whenever I see those, I always feel bad. Because here's the thing, is initially the way those videos would work, because that's like an older style video where people are like, I tried everything at McDonald's. I tried everything on the $1 menu. Initially, they would just go in and be like, hey, let's order everything at once. And then people would be like, yeah, that's kind of like rude to do to those people. And then what people do now is they call in advance like, hey, can I place an order?
GL.
Thanks. And they'll like place an order in advance for pickup, which is great. But then I hate seeing the ones where they go to a place and they can't do that. And they're like, all right, well, we got to make the video. It just makes me feel bad for the employees. Especially when I see stuff like like Chick-fil-A, because if you live in the South, if you've seen a Chick-fil-A line, they're already backed up. I went to a Chick-fil-A, it was a while ago, but I went to Chick-fil-A and it was like looped around the building twice. It's just crazy how busy it is. When I was younger, so I'm from New England, so a big place is Dunkin's. And I remember in my head when I was younger, I would go through the drive-thru. I have never seen a happy employee at Dunkin' Donuts. Ever. Ever. Never once. And I've always been thinking, it was like, that looks like just such a hard job. And I give kudos to anybody who works in fast food. But from my perception, specifically Dunkin' Donuts, they were just exhausted people. It is so hot in this room, chat. Because I'm in it. Thanks. Yeah, quick service coffee places, because you're working, like, that is also bad because you're working with very impatient people. Because people who don't have their coffee are typically, like, really irritable. And I'll be honest, never really got that. If I ever want a coffee, it's like, yeah, I just want someone to wake me up. Why is everybody so angry? Why aren't we just friendly people, chat? Everybody start smiling. Let's get some happiness going on. Why is everybody just so grumpy? One infamous memory that I have from going to Dunkin' Donuts is one time I went to Dunkin' Donuts and there were two guys, there were two bikers who were arguing with each other outside the Dunkin' Donuts. They both had thick Boston accents. They had a like a Boston Red Sox hat. They both had them on, and they were riding. They had Harley Davidson jackets, and they were riding on Harleys. I was like, wow, this is the most New England. It was also in the middle of the winter. Like, it's the most New England thing I've ever seen in my life. They were just going at it. Boston people yelling is just it is quite a sight to see if you've never seen it. Because most of the words aren't correct. They just sound so funny. It sounds so angry and so funny at the same time. We have been hunting for this for quite a hot minute. Yeah, I can tell that. You kind of leaked the whole story. You should have said the incident. So when I first got my car, it was Dunkin' Donuts that I went to, and I ordered a coffee, you know, and they're like, all right, pull up to the window. So I pull up to the window. So you have to go around the back of this specific Dunkin' Donuts. And as I'm going around, there is this barricade pole that they have. They have like the like orange or pink poles that they have in front of all the places where you can park your car. But they have one on the corner of the building. And it was poking out kind of like this. Rather than being up, it was kind of like that. Just because the concrete moved over time and it just bent the pole. And so I try and take the turn, and I hit the side of it. And I'm like, oh. And in that moment, I had the option, because I was in line and the car was already behind me and they weren't going to back up. So I had the option of either backing into them and scraping my car or just full committing. And so I just full commit to it. All the way across. just absolutely dented my entire door. Thankfully, my car was worth about 9 cents, so it wasn't a huge deal. But anytime I go to Dunkin' Donuts now and I see one of those, I instantly am reminded. That actually happened this morning. I reminded myself of that. I was like, wow, you drove into that. That's crazy. You guys have your own silly car moment that's not wildly graphic? Smile. He talks to himself when you're alone. You don't? I think that's crazier. If you don't talk to yourself, I feel like that makes you more insane than I am. Is that not normal, chat? You guys not like, you're like, all right, let's start our day kind of thing? You don't like gas yourself up? Yeah, like you don't have like any sort of voice in your head that's like, I don't know. You're like really stressed out and the voice in your head's like, you deserve a little snack, you get a little treat today. In your head though or out loud? Oh, both. Like when you're stressed out, you're not like, oh man, this is really rough. I'm not like walking around all day being like, hey John, how are you doing? Oh, I'm great inside me, how are you? But I think that's actually pretty normal for you to speak to yourself. Especially as introverted little gamers that I know that you are. I think a little flavor to add on top is if you speak in third person. That would probably make you insane. John's gonna have a coffee this morning. You ever met a person who speaks in third person, chat? I've told this story before. I had a teacher who spoke in the third person. She'd be like, Mrs. Johnson's very upset with the grades. All right. Hey, you guys want to hear a funny joke? I'm so hungry right now. I could eat some grub. Oh. I can also get a shiny anytime I want. What? No. No, the music paused. It's bad. Okay, we're good. Nothing like pacing back and forth in a field. Okay, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. Chat, this is a real rare appearance. It's my sister. It's my sister's in chat. Fun fact, I have a sister. I love that your head moves side to side. It's because I have a condition. So thanks for pointing that out. Mods, call the cops. Ooh, mods, I have a really good idea. Open up the ranch dimension. Let's send them there. Love you. You guys don't know the ranch dimension? Let me put you on. It's a video of a guy covering a wasp in ranch. And it says, you're sent to the ranch dimension. And it plays some insanely hard death metal music. I'll see if I can pull it up. I say I'll see as if I can't just do it. Ranch dimension. Wait. No, I don't want to watch a TikTok. Why are they all TikToks? Oh, I like that this one's crunchy too. Ooh, I like this. We're also just wasting so much time, but that's okay, chat. That's okay. Oh, it's not the same music. But just imagine. Oh, I also, okay. Thank God. You know what videos I love watching? Beekeeping videos. I would love to be a beekeeper. It's like, or like, beekeeper goes to like free them from being inside walls. He's beekeeping age. What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? Wasp and hornets scare you? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But I love seeing they're like, I like it too because the way it works is to move a bunch of bees, you have to find the queen and they'll just follow the queen's scent to wherever the queen goes. And I like because there'll be like a swarm of 10,000 bees and they'll be like, oh, there's the queen. Found it. And apparently they like glisten a little bit so they're easier to see. But let's be real. You gotta be some kind of experience to just instantly look, because this guy went over to a hive that was in like a potted plant, and they started going into the walls and stuff like that. And he just walks over. He's like, "Oh, there it is." Picks it out. Picks it out with his fingies. He just goes, "Here it is." And he puts the queen in a box and puts it into a cardboard box, and all the bees are like, "Hey, there's the queen." It's like a real life version of I Spy, or like Where's Waldo? Where's Bee? Where's Shiny is actually a better question. It's been a hot minute, chat. And speaking of hot, I'm cooking. Do you not see me sweating? I'm literally sweating. My country has most beekeepers per capita. What compelled you to research that? I think that's gonna be my retirement activity. Is I'm gonna be a beekeeper. I'm gonna sell honey on the weekends at local farmers markets. That's my game plan. Or, actually no, give me some good ideas. What should I do? It's so soon. I could do painting and beekeeping. Paint bees. Like pictures of bees or paint physical bees? Because I feel like one's not allowed. What's my favorite battle facility from either frontier? I like the Battle Factory because it's random, but I feel like that's a really basic answer. What's the one where it's like it randomly applies a status effect to either you or your opponent? Like they can get burned. It's like a tile board that it runs through. What's that one called? Because it would probably be that one. No, not the Pike. Love the music for Battle Pike though. It's the best one. Arcade, yeah. Yeah. The castle one, I don't know. I think, is it called the Battle Castle? It's where you have the gym leader from Caitlyn. It's like young Caitlyn. Or old Caitlyn? I think it's young Caitlyn. You can use your battle points, but it's like kind of not worth it. Oh, Elite Four, yeah. Yeah, once you, if you make it far enough in the game, you can just like not run out of points. Sounds fun, kinda. Battle Dome is pretty boring. It's just a bracket, and then you fight Tucker, and that's it. The ones where you have to just rely on your Pokemon to attack for themselves, that one's really stupid. Battle Pyramid isn't that bad. Battle Pyramid's kind of fun. Doing a little maze. What am I missing? Other than Tower, which I feel like nobody favorite is the Tower. Oh, I want a banana. Oh, I want a banana so bad. Alexa, order me 46 bananas. Okay. You mean truth or dare? Dare. Shiny, please. I want to cool off. It's so hot. I dare you to release one of your Pokemon, your choice. Okay, I'll release one of the Sneasel I caught. I'm gonna tell you something, chat, and it might upset you, but when I complete my radars off stream, I release all the non-shiny Pokemon. Every last one of them. Hundreds of shinies I've just sent back into the wild after capturing. I almost broke my chain. That would have been so spooky scary. I transfer him to Ranch? I could do that. Yeah. For Battle Revolution. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, wait, that's a good idea. And I make him do the Ranch Parade. Oh, that's so exciting. A little Ranch Parade. They just go back and forth. No, not the Ranch Dimension. No. They're not going to the Ranch Dimension. What was the first Pokemon game? Crystal. I guarantee you I've missed a patch. Mouse Pokemon Black. Chad, do you remember when, what was that Japanese show where they would, it used to be the place where they would reveal new Pokemon info. And people would live stream it back when Pokemon didn't have a global release date. What was that show called? Korokoro? No, that was a magazine. No, they had a TV show. I forget what it was called. But I remember I watched the live stream. Yeah, Pokemon Sunday. I remember seeing Pokemon Black and White when they first revealed it, because they did the first gameplay reveal on that TV show. And I was so blown away by the graphics, because they like slowly walk through Castelia City. And you can see like the buildings kind of move with you. And I was like, oh my God, this is Pokemon graphics in 2011. I think another thing that I saw there was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. They did a preview for that. I think what else they like revealed. But that was the thing. That was the thing. They probably revealed Platinum on there too. You know what's so sad, chat? There was a website that I used to go on. So I used to go on Cerebi all the time. But another one, it was the first Pokemon website that I found out about. It was called Pokemonaholic.com. And I used to look at it back in like 5th grade. And they had a bunch of stuff about the new, about Platinum. I guess it would have been Platinum at the time, about Platinum coming out. And I was like super excited for it. And they used to have like little flash games on it and everything. I used to play it all the time. Every day when I would get home from school, I would go onto that website. And they would have, same like Cerebi has daily updates, like, hey, new game, blah, blah. And then one day, they're like, hey, sorry I haven't posted for a while. I've been feeling like a little sick. More updates coming soon. I was like, oh, sick, cool. No updates for like a week. It's like, hey guys, still not feeling too well. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. And then like a month later, there was a post by his wife. He's like, hey, this is blah, blah, blah's wife. He's not doing too well, so I'm gonna keep you guys updated with stuff. And then there was like one more post, and she's like, yeah, he's really, really sick. And then there was never a post ever again. And then the website shut down. I got so sad. Once I realized like what happened, I was like, aw. Because remember, I would look up on like forums and stuff like that. Like, what happened to this Pokemon website? Yeah. Is this Splatoon 3 music? Yeah. It's Pokemon Platinum hack. Secret music. Did you guys ever like look at websites and stuff like that, like GameFAQs and trying to think of what else? I used to do like the Pokemon online forums, and what I used to do is I would go on there because people would be asking to trade Pokemon, whatever. Is I would just offer to help complete people's Pokedexes. I would just put, because people would put in the chat, I didn't know what like EVs and IVs were. Everybody would be like, I've got Adamant, Tyranitar, EVs, 5 IV, perfect, with a focus sash. Not a great moveset, but you know what I'm saying. And I'd be like, hey guys, Smile, I will offer to help you complete your Pokedex. Smile, if you have any Pokemon that you're missing, I have them. Smile. And I, when I was younger, I also didn't understand what competitive was. And so somebody asked like, hey, I'm looking to battle. I'm like, oh, I'm looking to battle too. And so I would go and start the battle with them, but they were looking to like play like UU or OU. And I remember joining in, and they wanted to play, I think it was UU, and I came in with like Rayquaza and, you know, like typical young kid, hey, look at all my cool Pokemon on my team. And I remember I was too scared to talk over the DS microphone, but apparently he was in the room with with his friend, and he's like, hey, this kid's an idiot. He's like using UU Pokemon. I sent out Rayquaza. I was like, I just want to see what he says. Cause I figured if you turn the volume off, you couldn't hear me, but he definitely could. So I turned the volume and I just hear him go, this kid's not a Rayquaza. This is UU. He's an idiot. Anyways, sorry, let me try this again. Oh my god, I got it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Was that good? Was that a good? I tried. All right, Boink. Gurk. I'm guessing Gurk. I'm guessing Gurk, baby. I was right. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Very nice. I'm actually gonna heal first. Really should have done that before. Cool. Go sleep. Bye. Yeah, that took like an hour to find, chat. That was crazy. It happens. That's the way the game goes. I think I can get a Razor Claw pretty easily too, which is nice. Let us see. Yay! Boink and Gurk. All right, chat, we get to do just some nature gases. Very exciting. Also, one of my favorite things is listening to the music go away. The music in this game is so good. Chat, I don't think I'm going to save the game. I'm good. So snowy. That's the next route. Stop the timer? No, chat. Let it run. Thank you. It's hot, chat. I know what'll make it all better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. That's gonna make it all better. Same. Finally found your Twitch. Hey, well, drop a nature gas for the sweet little shiny that I just got. So, cool thing. We got a male. Ooh, with a grip claw. Nice. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got a male, got a female. As you can see, it's like a little bit shorter in the ear, I guess. I don't really know. Grippy. Okay. I'm gonna guess, I guess for what I want. Adamant. Bashful. Careful. Careful. Sassy? I'll take it. I'll take it. Careful and sassy. Yeah, Grip Claw just extends, like wrap or whatever. All right, chat. Me and Psyduck are just gonna stand here. I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. However, I believe I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know if I'm doing anything. I had to figure that out. I do have some plans, but I don't know when they are. Yeah, overall, got 2 shinies today. Not too bad. Next route's going to be a little spooky scary. Not really too excited about that, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's see, little gamers are live. I think I've rated Mr. J-Rose Gaming in a while. John, did you see it? Did you see D's? No, I didn't, Rich. What am I missing? What am I missing? Is it big? Wait. No, Rich, is it what I think it is? Wait! Wait! It's not 1629, guys. All right, this is a sad day. All right, anyways, let's raid J-Rose. J-Rose, do you have no? Oh, you did you guys know that the 11 in J-Rose is how? All right, guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have a little bit of Baja Blast, and I'm gonna get a little crazy, and that's why I had to go off stream, because me off the Baja Blast, woo, crazy guy. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. I'll catch you probably tomorrow. Do some more gaming. Thanks for hanging out. There's still 8 seconds until I can send the raid. So I'm gonna tell you guys a really funny joke. Get ready. It's a good one.